up, Okinawa Vape family? Nandra Pete back at you. And today, we're going to be taking a look at UWELL's newest addition to their tank family, the Crown 4. This is a pretty good little tank. It's got a few little issues, but nothing too major. But before we get into it, let's have a vape. And here we go. UWELL's newest addition to its tank series, the Crown 4. So let's go ahead and talk about the dimensions, a little bit about the tank, and then we'll go back up top and I'll tell you how I feel about it. So the dimensions of the UWELL Crown 4 is 25.7 millimeters wide by 54.8 millimeters. It weighs in at 55 grams. It has the gold-plated 510 pin on the bottom, adjustable airflow. Its construction is, again, stainless steel with the glass. Comes with two different glasses. It comes with a straight glass, which has a 5 mil capacity, and then with the bubble glass, which is installed, has a 6 mil juice capacity. It's hand-polished stainless steel. It has patented self-cleaning technology, which which the way I read it is it collects any unvaporized e-liquid and it recycles it back through. And then it has the Pro Flavor Optimization Core System, which is a part of the coil. Basically, it runs the juice through the coil twice in order to get better flavor. The top is a quarter turn thread. So once you put it on, you'll feel a grab. And then when you turn it on, it tightens down as you twist. And it's pretty stable. I like the way that works. And that's pretty much it for the construction. There's one thing I do want to show you, just so you're aware, and it's not a deal breaker for me because I don't usually do this, right? But if you pull up, the glass will pull up when the top's not on. So just make sure you're cognizant of that when you're filling up your tank. Not too many people do that, right? They take their top off, they fill it up, right? Not too many, but it will pull up. Okay, quarter turn, now it's back on, nice and tight. Now the glass won't come up. So just be aware of that. Also, these tanks have a minimum fill line, which means you don't want to let the juice get below that because you might burn the coil. It comes in a few different colors, right? We have the purple, black, sapphire blue, and the stainless steel. And what comes in the box. This is the packaging. Then we open it up. We have the instruction manual. We have your warning. The most important thing in the box, the silicate gel package. Don't need it. We got different color O-rings. And then we have a tank guard protector, which is that black one right there. It goes underneath it so it doesn't scratch the top of your tank, or that's what it's supposed to be for. We have an extra coil. An extra glass. And a drip tip cover, which is that yellow thing inside. So I guess it goes over your drip tip. All right, let's go back up top and I'll tell you how I feel about this bad boy. And here we go. So the Crown 4, what do I like? So the flavor on this thing, the coils on this are second to none. They're some of the best coils. I've been rocking this coil for about 2.5 weeks now, and it just seems like the flavor is getting better and better. I don't know if it's that technology, the epoch or whatever they call it, but it's tasty. I like it has that minimum fill line, right? So you know when to fill it up so it doesn't. The airflow on this is way too much, right? I mean, I think for this much airflow, they should have a higher wattage coil head, like something in the 120 range, because it's too much. When it's wide open, here, take a listen. I mean, you get a little bit of flavor, but it's just cool air. But if you crank it down halfway to 3/4 of the way, so it gives a little bit of restriction, gets nice and warm, and the flavor is just intense. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Even with that 510 drip tip, it's still got way too much airflow, but the flavor's good on it, like I said. And then when you take the tank off with that 1/4 turn screw, it's really easy to fill up. It goes on nice and tight. You don't have to worry about it being on there crooked, just the way it locks down. But when you take that off, you gotta be careful, because if you pull up on that glass, it's coming off. All right? Some of them are tighter than others, but that's the only real con I have about this tank. But I'm willing to overlook it, just for the simple fact that the flavor on it's so good, right? And a lot of people put their mod down, right? And they take the top off and they fill it up. So a lot of people aren't gonna be picking it up by that. But again, be cognizant of that. And so I've been running this at 65 watts. And like I said, with that airflow cranked down, it is tasty. But come on down and check it out for yourself, Okinawa Vapors. We'll be here. Till next time.